Alright guys, I often talk about the black box here, and this is pretty much how I've got this situated in here. And on here I've got a little bungee cord, of course. I could just hook that on there like that. That holds that open. On this side, I don't know if you guys remember a couple videos back where I showed you those pine boards that I was going to cut up, and there they are. And I use those to, you know, give the fire a nice kick when it needs it. Also, usually in here, I'll keep some of the kindling wood too, the smaller stuff to just get the fire going with. Underneath the yellow box are the wood bricks, are the bio bricks. And I'll throw 2 or 3 of those in this yellow box and just keep it nice and stocked underneath the actual stove in here. Yeah, I have this pulled back now to actually put 3 in there, and you can see how I've got that filled up in there. I'm going to put 3 more in there, and then we're fully stocked underneath there. And I use about, at the most, 2 or 3 every 24 hours. And then I keep the, you know, the kindling stuff to start it with right there. Alright. That's the deal with the black box. And I just filled up another wheelbarrow full of wood in here today. And I got a couple buckets in here that I can use to put the wood in to carry it into the RV. This stuff is really surprising me how quickly it's drying out, and right away I'm able to use this, you know. It's burning great, and it's really cutting back on the wood bricks. You know, that's mostly what I was using before. Now I'm mostly using this, and it burns hot, and it burns, it's probably not the hottest wood, but it certainly burns nice. You know, I can keep it at 400 with this, and 450, whatever. And it lasts for a while though, so that's good. And it doesn't leave a lot of ash either, which is great. And let's see here, this is black locust too, this wood here. Alright. One other thing to say about this wood. I thought it was a smelly wood. It's not a smelly wood. It's only a smelly wood if you let these critters get underneath the bark, which this wood is prone to, and then they start doing their thing, and then it smells in there. That's when that happens. The wood gets smelly when these bugs get underneath the bark and start chewing away. Keep that right now like that. I don't need to do that every day, but if I stay on top of it like that, then I never have to carry in a whole thing of these, you know. And I really like to keep it at about 2 to 3 bricks per day. Alright. These just slide right back in here like that. There we go, kids. Good to go. Alright. That's that. Then I just put the radiator back in front. We're all set. Good to go. Woo-hoo! While we're at it here, guys, this is the other place where I keep the wood down in here, and this is the kindling wood mostly, where I'm starting the fire from, you know, with wood from there, birch bark in there, maybe a couple extra pieces of the black locust in there. Yeah, I'll throw in a couple pieces of black locust in there, and there's some fire starter stuff in here. This is this little miniature wood holder here, you know? This is like this little tiny thing. And it works perfect for the wood that I have for the little Cubic Mini, you know? So I keep the black locust in there. And then I throw a little bit more of that black locust into this basket in here. That's how we do the wood. That's how we do it, kids. Alright, you can buy these pieces of fire starter. It's like pine wood, I think. It's super soaked, you know, it's like, but it's all natural. And they're really thick pieces, and they're too big for my fireplace, or it's a waste to stick it in there like this. It does fit in, but so what I do is I break them up. I use my pocket multi-tool knife here, a hammer, put that on there like that, and I get so many more burns out of these, you know? I mean, there's no need to use, I use about 1/4 of one of these to start the fire. And as far as the little big house goes, I probably use 1/2 of one, you know? Not even. And then I break them in half a little bit more when I get, because each one of these is probably will start a fire. If you know, put your kindling in there right. You're gonna need more than that to get it going, but this is the thing that will initially kick it in. I like doing this stuff. It's a lot of extra work, but it's, I don't know, man, I've always enjoyed stuff like this, you know, being outdoors and having a reason to do it and doing things like this. I'm sure that I was alive back in the frontier days. I don't know. Anyway. It's hard to believe this is December. I think we've had about probably 5 frosts, you know, this year so far, if that. I mean, things are still growing. It's still green. The grass is still growing a little bit. The hardier plants are still thriving, you know? I don't know if they're thriving, but they're not bad, you know? Something living in here. I don't know what, but I came up on it the other night, and I'm not gonna go over close and disturb, but I know there's a creature in there, and it's not small. It's probably like cat size, you know? Anyway. I'm just walking around the yard right now while I wait for my wife. We are going to go deliver some of her beautiful calendars. She makes calendars. Not every year, but many years she has. The trail up to the top of the hill right there. And the woods is full of my feathered friends. A lot of outdoor work today. I had to replenish the wood stock for the little big house. And that takes, you know, a little while to do. Especially if I have to split any wood, which I didn't today, or I split one piece. And then I split a wheelbarrow full of wood for the Cubic Mini Woodstove in the RV. And then I split up some little pieces of kindling and fire starter. What else did I do? I've just been doing chores out here all day long. Kept busy. Got myself out here about probably 9:30, 9:45 this morning, and I think it's, you know, it's probably 2:30, 2:45 right now. I should probably come and get these out of here before they're... I wonder if they're even any good anymore. They're probably not. Kind of rotted. Too bad. But I'll have to move them anyway. The river looks cold. Does not look inviting this time of the year. It's not where I want to be when it's the weather's like this. You know, the cold weather. I want to be up in the woods. Contemplating walking up there right now while I wait for my wife, but I don't know. We'll just go up here a little bit. I feel like I'm not really dressed appropriately, although I have cleared this trail quite a bit, so I don't see too much that's going to stick to the clothes here. There's never a shortage of wood, that's for sure. It's just a matter of getting to it. Boy, I want to get this apple tree before that's totally rotted. Probably said this before, but the inside of this apple tree is, I think it's hollow. There's still a lot of good wood on it though. But I don't want that to get buried in the snow. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do here to get going on this. That'd be a shame if we lost any of this tree. That is completely hollow inside. Huh? I'm probably going to get better wood from those two pieces that are standing up there. But this will be good too. Be different. Alright. This woods is constantly dropping trees, you know? The wind whips around out here and they tumble. Can't think of a year where I didn't come out here and find trees that had fallen or trees that have fallen in our backyard. We get quite a bit of that. Probably every year, at least a tree. At some point. Sometimes several trees. Alright. I am going to go see what the missus is doing. Because I'd like to get back and get going on the dinner and stuff. Hungry. I haven't really eaten anything today. I had a couple pieces of toast this afternoon with hummus on them. And yeah. Alright. Well, there was a little walk in the woods. Just to the top of the hill over on the riverside. And now I'm gonna go see if I can't get things moving along here, see where we're at. Yeah, these wood piles, I built them, you know, to dry out the wood. And they basically turned into homes for the birds. They totally are hanging out in these for cover. And I think they live in them as well. But what I'll do is I'll just, you know, I probably would not torch one of those up all at once. I'll probably just pick wood off it. This one I'm going to torch though. And I'm going to torch it fairly soon here because It needs to be. Maybe we'll do that this week. I'd like to get that done before the snow comes, you know? How you doing, guys? Looks like it's dinner time here at the bird feeder, huh? Yep. And these guys, as you can see, they're not too shy, are they? They know who feeds them. That's right. Yeah. Huh. Isn't that crazy? These guys, the way they fly in, man, it's pretty intense. They're such good navigators. They're being a little chicken now because they see me here with the camera, but they're not afraid of me. Like I said, they know who feeds them. Alright guys, and on that note, we're going to close up this outdoor segment of early December. Not giving you the date, but it's early December, and so far we're snow-free. Except for that little storm we had a couple weeks ago, which was gone by the next day. Alright, peace out.